did you go to boot camp? She goes, yeah, of course I went to boot camp. I was in the Army. I said, great, okay. I said, why did you go to boot camp? Why does the Army send you to boot camp? She goes, well, we were sent to the boot camp so we could be honed, so we could be refined, so we could be ready to do the real work. Boot camp's not the real work. It's just a training.
Mm.
It's training for the real work. And also it can screen us. Boot camp separates the people who would stay loyal and true in the heat of battle from those who would bail. It helps separate those who would never ever quit from those who just give it lip service, and as soon as it gets tough, they're going to leave. So then I said, well, was it easy? She goes, what? Boot camp? Was it easy? Of course it wasn't easy. Think of it. If it's easy, it won't work. It has to be tough.
Mm.
It has to be tough. I said, well, let me ask you this. Did you get hurt in boot camp? And then she laughed. She said, of course I got hurt in boot camp. And she started pointing scars on my body. I got this scar crawling under the barbed wire. I got this scar when my gun misfired. I said, okay, good. Let me ask you this question. Given all those scars and experiences didn't destroy you, didn't cause you mental damage, didn't cause you irreparable harm, would you give up those scars and those experiences? Would you go back and say, I wish I never had that experience in boot camp? And she said, no, I would never give up that experience because that's my branding. It shows me where I've been and what I've done.
Mm.
Let me make the connection for you folks. This earth is boot camp. Now, the military boot camp has limitations. But this earth, God's solution does not have limitations. You see, how does God solve a serious problem of not stripping your free will in the new earth and yet not allowing it to degrade in the old earth? Here's how. God is refining you on earth. It's the same reason why you have no compulsion not to brush your teeth every night. When you were a kid, you hated brushing your teeth. Now you want to do it. I can't go to sleep without brushing my teeth. If I go to sleep without brushing my teeth, I'll wake up in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. and go, I didn't brush my teeth, and I'll go brush my teeth. Why? Because I enjoy brushing my teeth. I know it's good for me. I've become refined in that brushing teeth part of things.
Mm.
Right?